Well, what a great way to wrap up the weekend here in Calgary at McMahon, where Edmonton looked like they might actually win one of these games down here. Calgary had won 9 of the last 10. Edmonton led by 15 points going into the fourth quarter, and that's when the tide sort of turned.
Yeah, Jake Maier got off to a kind of a shaky start in the first half, threw an interception in the first half, but in the second half and finally down into that fourth quarter, he went to work with great confidence and had some monster drives, 8 plays for 63 yards, another drive, 8 plays for 70 yards, and then a 10-play drive for 87 yards, and that was the winning drive. This was a huge 2-point convert throw to Akunavanu, and then Dedrick Mills with a big touchdown run here. So a monster comeback for the Calgary Stampeders. They've won so many close ones this year. Tonight they got it done.
Jake Maier, after the game, had an opportunity to catch up with Claire Hanna.
Well, Jake, what a comeback on this Labor Day Classic. In the first 3 quarters, Edmonton outscored you, but you put up 22 points in that fourth quarter. What changed?
We started playing with good pace. And whenever you get momentum in this league and you start playing with pace, those windows start to get a little bit bigger, slows down the pass rush a little bit. And we just executed when we had to. We had some big third down plays, big catch by Markeith in traffic. That was the big difference on that drive. But, yeah, I mean, I just think we played with pace and played with confidence, and it paid off.
You know, and you speak about windows. There was a very small window to Luther there on that 2-point convert. When you think about all these times when you just overcame a little bit of adversity, what kind of a team effort was this?
It was a big team effort. There was no quit. I think sometimes our frustration just comes from the things that we can control that we don't do well. And you saw that a little bit in the first half. But we just started communicating better. And we just said, hey, man, we got to cut this loose and let this go, man. We can't keep shooting ourselves in the foot. We got to be there for each other. And, man, we were there for each other at the end.
Dave Dickinson said, you guys want to become dominant at home. You've had a couple games where you've just lost by a couple points and also change the narrative. Yeah. Do you think that this game has started to change the narrative around your team?
I don't know. I don't want to buy too much into narratives, to be honest with you. All I know is we won a really good game at home, and now we got to do it again in 5 days. So the narratives are what they're going to be. That's what's great about this league at times is, there's narratives. There's a way in which you market the game and create buzz, and those narratives are sometimes things that you have to ignore more than anything. And then, like I said, I'm just glad that we were able to pull together. That's a game that we haven't won all year. That down to the wire, game on the line, under 30 seconds, and we did tonight, and it was awesome.
Thank you, Jake, and congratulations.
Thanks, Claire.
Well, let me start with one of the first narratives. It's a game that the Calgary Stampeders can build on. It's a game that can change your whole season around. 315 yards passing for Jake Maier.
And on the other side for Tre Ford, I know they didn't come away with the victory, but positive things in this game that he can build on.
Well, he put on a show tonight again and really did his thing when it came to putting the Elks in a position to win. And that's what your quarterback's got to do for you. But Tre Ford is a special athlete. I mean, we are seeing some runs now that, the comparisons being made are with Doug Flutie. Now, not an accomplishment, no one is doing that, but just in his approach to the game, his quickness, his speed, his dual threat ability, some of the runs absolutely spectacular. He rushed tonight for 135 yards, but it wasn't just the running. When the Calgary Stampeders tried to blitz, he got the ball out of there quickly, throw to Dunbar for the touchdown. Again, Tre Ford did his thing tonight. He put the Elks in a position to win. They didn't get it done, but what a show. They've got a special athlete in Tre Ford.
There's a lot to talk about and a lot to enjoy in this football game tonight. The best thing about it, they get to do it again in 5 days. That should be a fun one as well.